Am I the asshole for backing out the morning we were supposed to commit to a house after seeing my room set up? I'm making a follow-up post to address my previous post. For context, I was going to be living with 3 other girls in a house. They took the 3 upstairs, leaving me with the downstairs one. They proposed it as having its own bathroom, but with later discussions with the landlord, I realized the bathroom was not even attached. It was just in the common area of the house. In addition, the washer and dryer are in my room, meaning to do laundry, people would have to fully walk into my room. Even if I put up a divider, it will take up the majority of the room. Also, would be paying same amount of rent as them. I first proposed that since I have a bunny who I let free roam, I do not want my door being opened all the time. Also, the constant laundry smells might affect her as bunnies have sensitive noses. I asked if switching was possible, but got 3 no's. I decided I cannot live there, so I bailed out on the housing situation before anyone can sign lease, as I did not want them to sign then get stuck with the house after I bailed out. However, I do feel bad. They spent time searching for houses and well as touring them. The landlord needed the final answer the morning I bailed out, but to be honest, I didn't get a revealing picture of the bedroom until the night before. I feel as if I messed up their plans. I will be living in a 1BR next year instead, but not sure if I made the right choice as I put them out and bailed last minute. Feel like a jerk for literally doing this the morning we were supposed to be given the lease. Not the asshole. Instead of feeling like a jerk, remember that these potential future housemates had no issue choosing their rooms and assigning you the worst room, with the lowest level of privacy, no bathroom as promised, and a washer/dryer taking up more than one half of the room and not offering you a price concession. You made the right move to get out before the next level of issues. They were trying to use you to subsidize their rental. Congrats on making the realization in a timely manner and good luck with the 1 bar. Thank you. I really appreciate her straightforwardness. You made a lot of good points here. Thank you, thank you. I would also like to add that the room they offered her isn't even a real bedroom. It's probably a large laundry room. She was 100% being taken advantage of and made the right call to back out. They sold original poster a laundry room as a bedroom, and she's worried she's the asshole. Bless her, she's way too nice, and people like them don't deserve her. It's probably legally not a bedroom. Living in the laundry room would be a nightmare. It would be loud at any time anyone was doing laundry, even when the people themselves weren't in the room. While people are in the room doing their laundry, they would be distracting you the entire time. Also, not sure what that dryer is like, but mine has a buzzer that is audible throughout my entire house, even 2 floors away. I'd get hearing loss if I was in the same room as my dryer when the buzzer went off. Finally, what if the washer leaked? It's your bedroom that would get flooded. I just can't imagine ever feeling okay about giving a friend that room to be their bedroom, even at reduced rent, much less equal rent. Not the asshole. They knew they were screwing you over and didn't care. That's their fault, not yours. And it sounds like it was done on purpose. TBBBC, you're the type of person who would feel bad. Not only should you not feel bad about it, you should not be friends with people who would treat you like that. You made a good choice. They would have been terrible roommates. This is true. Honest to God, if the roles were reversed and another girl got that bedroom, I'd feel awful and discuss rent decrease for her or maybe switching rooms halfway through year. If taking the laundry room was reasonable, one of them could have offered to trade with you, but they wouldn't because it sucked. They were so selfish, they screwed themselves out of the place. This sounds like they didn't want her to live with them and didn't want to say so. Then they figured if they told her she was sleeping in the laundry room, she'd say no thanks. They tried to take advantage of you. They did not succeed. Good for you. There is zero chance a washer/dryer were placed in a bedroom. They need water connection, which is not something put in bedrooms. They were trying to make you live in a utility room, and also, you did not back down a day before you were supposed to sign. You backed down the day you saw that they wanted to make you live in a utility room. Hey, thank you so much. Never knew about the water connection situation, but looked it up and you are right. Also, yes, I guess I got full picture on the say of signage, which is a coincidence instead of backing out. Exactly. And stop calling these people friends. Congratulations on setting yourself free. Enjoy your new space. If By any chance, the utility room did not have a window that would seal the deal. Bedrooms are required to have a window for emergency egress. If it doesn't have a window, it can't be marketed as a bedroom. E.g., this unit could only be listed as 4-bar if that room had a window. My childhood bedroom growing up had washer and dryer in it. I believe it was meant to be an office or something because it's way too big to be a utility room. In fact, aside from the master, it's the biggest room in the house. It's just poor design. Just saying this because it is possible to have laundry in a bedroom, though obviously not ideal. I'm not even sure that could legally be considered a bedroom. The fuck? No, you not the asshole for not agreeing to pay full price rent to sleep in the utility room. This is an insane setup. I wouldn't even accept it for half rent. It's like she's in the middle of a living room. 3 girls doing laundry? They'll be doing loads every day and getting salty when original poster wants any privacy. They probably got a good deal and decided original poster was enough of a pleaser that they could make her accept it. Not nice behavior. Not the asshole. A room with laundry in it should not actually be someone's bedroom. They can still get the house, just without you. Maybe that's a bonus room or office for someone who works from home. It should have never been proposed as someone's bedroom. Yep. If the landlord set it up as a room, that's shady AF, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was illegal. It's not a bedroom. It's the laundry/utility room. I'm willing to bet it does not meet the legal requirements for a bedroom. I'm guessing the landlord is being shady AF because he can charge more for a 4-bedroom than a 3-bedroom with a separate laundry room. The friends were shady AF because they knew they were screwing over original poster by making her take the laundry room. They didn't care about her. They just wanted her share of the rent. Yeah, it sounds like it's actually a 3-bedroom house. Unfortunately, I've looked at a lot of apartments where the laundry is in the master bedroom. Not the asshole. They sneakily tried to leave you with the worst room. They can find another victim or eat up the extra costs. Not even a room, a laundry area just big enough to put a bed in. At the very minimum, that sounds shady AF by the landlord, and I'd be shocked if that kind of setup was even legal. Makes me wonder just how safe and up to code the rest of the place might be. Original poster could have been walking into a potential death trap. A bedroom implies a private space, which that certainly was not. If there was no closet in the room, it cannot legally be called a bedroom. It sounds like utility room/storage space. Not the asshole. In addition to the laundry machines issue, they tried to sell you on it by saying you'd have your own bathroom. But a bathroom on the first floor off the common spaces would become the de facto bathroom for them too, as they're hanging out downstairs and for guests. Their guests would be using your toilet. They're shitty friends, and you shouldn't feel a second of guilt for backing out. Not the asshole. In addition, the washer and dryer are in my room, meaning to do laundry, people would have to fully walk into my room. Even if I put up a divider, it will take up the majority of the room. Also, would be paying same amount of rent as them. Jesus Christ, who would agree to that? Some poor person in a bad situation with no other options is my guess. Anyone who could afford to avoid something like this would. You're right. Thank you very much for watching. Put likes, write comments, and wait for new videos on the channel.